That's stream one? Yeah, that's okay, that's the stream one. Okay. Welcome. It's been a couple of days, but we'll press on as we were as before. So, last time we finished chapter 1 in one stream. Go me! Now let's go through all the chapter 2. Or as much as I desire to. Hopping over to the end of the month. Da, 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 da.
Late.
Military science. Communications. I'm smart. Okay, I've played this game too many times. Girls do cooking, men do computers. Tons of dialogue. And to sum it up, Ween, you're actually a noble? How dare you? Slash, Ween, since you're a noble, how about I try and influence you? Damn you, Patrick. Fun fact, at the beginning of the game, whether it was intentional or not, Ween states that he doesn't have any noble blood in him. Makis is then like, oh, okay, fair enough. Makis didn't consider the idea of, hang on, Schwarzer. The barony of Schwarzer, no! And then think, wait, hang on, he ain't got no blood in him. What? Lie. In reality, adoption! This part of the game is very quick because we're just speeding through as much of it. That's not the point of this. As we return to the dormitory, we get accosted by a certain person again.
Hey there, first year.
This damn Crow fella. This is meant to be... Okay, so how did he do it? Where was the coin? It was in the bag. It landed in the bag. Actually, I'm going to function lower this a little on my own accord. It was a bit loud in my own ears. We get introduced to Angelica properly, and she's off on her bike. And we finally learn Crow's name. And now this is the first chapter where the nighttime bit is truly optional. You can exit, you can choose to hang out in the dormitory, and then you can like run around, go and specifically knock on specific doors and just be like, hello there, person that I chose to go into the room of. Specifically Alyssa in this case. But outside of occasional character notes, there's no reason for this after the first chapter. So you can just head back into your room. Because we are going over to the free day of the chapter. And the requests that we have today are, once again, we're going to the schoolhouse. We have to substitute we have to be a substitute tutor, and we have to deliver some books. So the schoolhouse, as per usual, will be kept till last. But first things first, to the books. So the lovely bookstore gentleman owner person wants us to deliver a whole bunch of books, and they are of the different teachers. One of which includes Sarah, who's back in the dormitory. So I might as well go and drop that one off first. Frown. Is she this end? I forget. Yes, it's 301. Now, of course, you can stick around here, because if we go to the map, Sarah is one of the people we can get link experience with, and again, it's hidden like Toa. Same with Crow. Crow is also available now in this chapter to hang out with, and his link experience is also hidden until he becomes a permanent party member later on. So, we actually get 4 options with our 2 points. Ah, that's lovely. Gaius is one of the other options, and so is Emma. So, I mean, we're in Sarah's room, so let's do this, I guess. I forget what this hangout event actually entails, because this one I don't remember doing as often. I think they just sit down and have a chat. So, there's not really much else to it. Other than Sarah is drinking during the day. Still, seriously, how can an alcoholic be considered a good teacher? If you were busy drinking during the day in an actual school, you'd probably have, well, you'd probably be in one of the types of schools that actually don't give a shit about what their teachers are up to during the day, but then again, it is a free day, so the logic should probably be more suited to. There's no need to think about whether drinking is good or not, because technically, since there's no lessons, even teachers deserve a break. Can I get any of the other fish at this point? I'm gonna go with not from the river, because that's just Cassigan again. I forget what's required for the fish. Oh, well. Anyways, over to the commoner dormitory, where Klein is. He is the one that we are having to sub in for due to some other situation that requires his attention. And fair enough, it happens all the time. Sometimes plans have to change. Anyways, in this house, we just talked to this person here, and we'll be going off to doing the request. This involves doing a load of things. So, the Orbital Revolution took place about 50 years ago. Who invented it? It would be Professor C. Epstein. Yes, they did call a character that's very important in terms of the lore of how all the Orbital stuff works. Epstein. Some of these facts were written back in like 2004. Keep that in mind. Maybe 2003 even. So, yeah, on that one. And the last one is to do with what is Wynford Factory's specialty. And the answer is weapons. For if you want that bonus AP. Right. Anyways, all the rest of the instructors, I believe, are situated in the academy itself. So, is Thomas in the library in this chapter? Or is that? No, yeah, he is, because there's no mark. I remember things. I'm not completely. Oh, and this is the first time I've gone into the library. I didn't go in it during the first chapter. We give Thomas the book that he was getting, and since we're in the library, there is this recommended reading corner that will fill up with books over time. So we get like a history on Imperial Railways, which, fair enough. And it does add it into your book notes, so you have to actually go and read these stuff, including so now there's folklore, there's stuff about animism, fiends, aka essentially demons, fairies. So And some of that folklore is definitely true. You're surprised how many of the book series you pick up actually have some grains of truth to them. The fact that the one in Cold Steel 4 is so relevant to Reverie that they give it to you as an extra thing in Reverie, just straight up, just like, oh yeah, by the way, you might want to read these books. Just because it contains multiple characters' backstories as to what their situation is at this current, by that point in time. It's a bit silly in my opinion, but then again, Cold Steel 2 gets the reward for, wait, hang on, this is very important. Why is it locked behind stuff that you're not going to be able to see in a first playthrough? I could probably rant about that in Cold Steel 2. Next, Delta's computer room. I know there's somewhere I missed on the first floor, but I believe Macross on the roof. Yep. Which means it's Heinrich I missed, and he should be in the faculty room. Which is this one. Heinrich accuses us of stealing the book, because of course he fucking does. Just say you don't like students, for fuck's sake. That would save everyone a lot of time and hassle. Anywho, I've got a point to spend. So I forget how to access things. There we go. Also, what have I missed out so far? Got that one done, that one done, that one done, that one done. Oh yeah, I need to let them know then. Okay. That was all the books. I wasn't being a dum-dum. Yay! Back to the bookstore to hand this in quickly, and then we shall utilise our hangout event with Emma to be able to get some link experience with her. We'll be taking her to the next field study, so having a bit of extra link experience beforehand is never a bad thing. They almost touched hands, or they did touch hands. Because as you all know, touching hands is the most lewdest thing you can do. Outside of some really extreme fetishes, of course, but yeah. Before Twitch throws the panhammer on me for daring to even think about any of those. Anyways, if we go to the engineering club, George is actually sat behind a computer. However, due to the fact that this is Cold Steel 1, meaning it's 1204 still, yeah, the orbital net's not exactly a thing in Erebonia yet. We can, if we have the money, get the Master Quartz ring, which is a wind one, and it's not the worst thing. It actually can prevent abnormal statuses, which is actually quite useful. But for the purposes of all of this, we really should consider the fact that unless suddenly I had more wind people other than Alyssa, there's not really a reason to do that. Hold on, let's check what's this map? It's an earth slot. Why have I not got an earth thing in there for her? Poison on though she doesn't know which. Gaius. Oh yeah, we didn't have to unequip anything from Gaius because of what he has. Oh, that's sweet. Okay, cool. That means everyone's usable. But not having a tiny Master Quartz still, notwithstanding. Everyone's sorted out already. Sweet. We can go straight to the old schoolhouse now. This is one of the easier chapters, I would argue, in terms of the stuff before the schoolhouse. What really eats into the time will be the schoolhouse in and of itself. Anywho, to this floor. This chapter, we have to take our fellow people who went to Keldic with us and Gaius. We still have no choice in the matter of who we're taking. Yippee. Though sometimes a bit of linearity in what party members you have is always a good thing, in my opinion. Because there are times when, in later games, where it's like, oh god, I gotta choose between 20 different people? Oh god. Every main story development. It's like, you're just gonna end up sticking with the same 7 to 8 people in Cold Steel 4. You just will. And you'll only use certain people when the game locks you into it. Where it's like, oh hey, this person wants to be involved for a bit, and it's like, okay, fair enough. Or for main story reasons, it's like, oh, we're about to fight someone that I happen to have a connection to in some way, shape or form. I better be involved. And it's like, yeah, that's true, you should be involved. Or in the alternative, oh, I'm going to be busy making sure that you can get to the person you're going to be fighting next, so I can't be involved in fighting. Or I'm misremembering a bit of the game and forgetting that they actually can still go because the preparations were all done pretty much at that point. Anywho.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
All the links aren't set up. Either that means we all got wrecked last time, or it resets to stop me from just being able to have it.
I can do this.
I can't hit all of them. I'll do a few of them.
Of course.
One.
Now. Go. My turn. Now.
Dun 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 bum 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 bum.
My turn.
Dun 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 bum bum bum.
My turn. Hey.
It was okay. I was going to be killing any of them. Better kill the one with the more health. Take that one out, and then this one, which I get basically 30 times.
All right, let's keep going. Okay, I'm just gonna go hop on over to OBS quickly. Chatbots. Chatbot. Why do these bots decide, hey, by the way, you could have chatbots? Like that just seems like these, like, I'm banning that, because that's a bot. That is just straight up a bot. Like, well, I clicked back into the game. That is just straight up a bot at that point. Like, do not advertise chat bots. Do not advertise bots of any kind in time unless don't offer promotions of like, oh hey, we can grant you access to things that you can't guarantee. Oh, right, yeah, I need to hit a switch, which is going to be down this way. It's one of those ones.
It's my turn.
Right. Right.
I'm going to roll for this.
Now's our chance. Let's go.
What are they weak to? Water! Perfect!
It's my turn.
My turn.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. Go.
Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum,
Is everybody
bum.
okay?
And we did it. We win this battle. Level 13. And there's this enemy over here. There's these box like.
These things are not really weak to anything, but they do take damage from something at least.
My turn. Let's go.
I've got you. Ha!
Here we go. There. Right. Huh? My turn.
Okay, I wasn't able to kill all of them within time given, so I'm just gonna Resonant B because I know what's gonna come up on the attack and the hit. Oh yeah, Venus persist.
Of course.
Let's do it. Right, okay, so that one's dead. That one's attacking next. And Laura goes down.
My turn. Is everybody okay?
Ha! Falco gains Shining, which is an art which grants Insight, which is a 50% evasion. So if there's a situation where you definitely don't want to get hit, you're gonna want to use it. Subject gets Frost Edge and a 40% chance of retaining Sepith.
I've only just begun.
Sepith, does it have a H? Awesome button. I don't think I can actually look at. Yeah, no, okay, it's Sepith then, because there's no H, so it's not Sepith. That's the spacebar's the button. Oh, how did I not find it sooner? Right, okay, looking at the map. Lovely, well, we can do that. This way.
Right. Of course. Now's the chance. Let's get him. Go. Arcus, activate. Right.
I can do this. Arcus activate.
Bum, 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 bum.
Here we go. There. My turn.
Oh, pardon me, also. Oh, I missed horribly. That sucked.
I can do this.
Oh, no, we have that's,
Turn to flames. Burn.
My turn. Here we go.
This time he gets what he gets. Just go well, it's Frost Edge.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
I did it.
I did it.
A floor bottle.
Let's go.
Fun on that. Dum. Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, treasure chest. My turn. My turn.
Damn it.
Watch out, guys. Here we go. There. Of course.
Right. Yeah. Now.
I'll bed you up. Right. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Of course.
I swear, I'm good at this game. I didn't think they were going to hit Ween that hard twice in a row.
My turn.
Like that. I thought at least one of them would go after the others. But I guess not. I guess I just today's unluckiest bastard. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use the tail bombs. Oh, now Ween has no grab points, so that's great. And no EP as well, I just used it all. You know what, let's just Radiant Dance.
Give it up, everyone.
Okay, so they're all going there. Ween has like no anything. I'm gonna. Oh, I have EP1 charges still. EP charge 1. Well, there'll be enough.
I can do this. Hang in there.
You have my thanks. Thanks.
Damn it!
Here we go. There.
That didn't work as intended. Fuck. Oh, okay, this is not going well.
Here we go. There.
Yep, they just fucked over Elliot. Because of course they did.
My turn.
Well,
Turn to flames. Burn.
Go. There. My turn. Now's our chance. An opening. Yours.
inside that chest, if it was worth it, is the Quartz Reaper. Which, I mean, obviously, that's not happening. I mean, obviously, we have access to time slots only. And Reaper grants the CFLive, Source Edge, and Spark Arrow. We actually don't need it then for on Wii. We could have it on someone else that could also utilize time if there is anyone who we have. Though, to be fair, we're not going to probably be doing much with these guys in terms of their quartzes, because we'll be using the other characters come the field study, but always got to keep ourselves prepared during this stuff as well.
done it. Before I go into that, Flying Bomb, Elliot. I should just use a tear bomb.
Now's our chance. Let's. Here we go. There. Now's our chance. An opening.
I can do this.
Sorry, can you handle this?
With pleasure.
Swapping over to Gaius and
Right. Hey.
I can do this.
okay, so
My turn. Go. Here.
Right. Huh? We should keep going.
right, okay, that last done. We get an EP charge 2, better not waste it. Nothing in there besides the switch that's needed to lower the bit here. There's also another switch over
My turn.
there.
Of course.
And the point of this switch is so we can get back to the entranceway.
Arcus, activate. Leave it to me.
Right. Now.
An opening. My turn. Hey.
Ooh, both of them are photon. We can just take our time then.
Now.
An opening.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Of course. Ta. Now.
I've got you.
Go.
It's my turn.
We are completely immobilized and will take damage each turn. And I can crit a lot easily.
Is
Yeah.
everyone okay?
So ultimately, yeah, them being frozen. Good news for us. Bad news for them. And down goes the wall. And back down here we are. Now we head this way to go into this hallway that leads to the depths.
We made it through. Go.
Which means we can now rest up on our everything. Maybe switch a character out for Elliot so that he can start Resident beating immediately. So, Gaius has his positive aspects, so we'll probably switch him in during the fight. Let's go! Our enemy in this chapter are these three things, and I just remembered what they do. Assuming they don't miss. And they went for Alyssa. Oh, thank goodness they went for Alyssa. Cherubic gates! They are weak to earth! That's good news. They're also susceptible to freeze, so Reen's going to be using Frost Edge on them. Out of... We need to do that.
My turn.
Ellie has nothing in that department, but... I'm hoping for a freeze pot on that one. While the others whittle down one of the other ones. Darn.
Shatter.
Darn it. They got Elliot. The reason why I'm saying darn it is because confusion. I realised that a bit too late. Confusion means I don't get to actually utilise their turn, and they'll attack attack my other stats. These all have 7,196 health. Ideally, you whittle one down. The idea is I use magic mainly to take them down. Okay, the freeze actually did help because that means that was one less beam that was going to be hitting us.
Let's go. Right.
I'm going to start with sounding beating because otherwise they're going to slowly die. And the defense will be useful.
Shatter.
Ah, Wayne's confused. And he killed Elliot. Great.
Right. Arcus activate. Huh?
Can't believe I did it to myself. And they've started using Crisis Cry. Okay, yeah, I need to revive Elliot. No, wait, no, he doesn't have breath or healing stuff yet. I'm gonna revive Elliot anyway, and I hope no one gets confused, because in fact, in an attempt to just get one of these down, I'm gonna maybe dance. Oh, so close.
Not here. Hang in there.
Thanks.
Go.
Thanks.
Well, I'm not gonna flame touch that one, but no, it won't take health. That one will, which means I better flame slash on that one. Druid CP means good damage. That one we weren't going to be getting the same luxury with. Elliot's going to die because of Crisis Cry. Fuck. Oh, I'm within range. Oh, I'm within range for the game to be going. Oh, panic! And I do agree, I am panicking because all my healers are getting confused or killed. No, just kill her instead. Don't realise the confusion game.
Was it strong enough?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, shit. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, we save before going into a boss fight. I'm gonna weaken the enemies. Why? Because fuck this fight.
Where the adversary?
It's basically a case of, oh, I'm gonna have to deal with stupid bullshit for however long. Because I was dumb. I didn't put accessories on. I didn't even have said accessories. I'm taking a jacket off because this is. I don't know what made
Here we go.
the game decide to listen dodges to begin with and then stops.
My turn.
I can't sort of like,
Arcus activate.
It's my turn. Huh? I can do this.
Dun, 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun,
Here we go.
dun, 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 dun.
Right.
Right, that one's killed.
It's my turn. Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
My turn.
My turn.
This is one of the this is one of the flaws where I wish it was just one enemy and not three, because it feels like it punishes you when there's multiple of an enemy that is specifically like a proper full-on boss fight for hoping to be able to get your way through a singular one.
Turn to flames. Burn. Go.
An opening.
Flames. Shout.
Right.
The dilemma of this fight is that it is, unless you've gone and gotten yourself 4 lots of preventing confusion accessories, you are relying on RNG. And any fight that has to rely on RNG is officially terrible. By default. Still don't have any support now.
Give it up, everyone.
First what to do is that, so this doesn't help me die.
Not here.
And then I guess the Dragon Core bombs. I do have 2. I only have 2. Ooh.
Thanks. Here we go.
Of course. Shatter.
It's my turn.
I'm still being tough. I like that one. Like heat wave.
Too slow. Here we go. All right, let's do this.
Give it to me. My turn. Give it up, everyone.
I can do this. Hang in there.
You have my thanks. Of course.
Does Gaius have an S-Craft yet? No, he does not. Shit. Right, well, it's going to die.
Shatter.
Here we go.
Oh, thank goodness it's still.
There.
Delayed it by a turn.
I can do this.
And that, oh my goodness, attack delay as well. Fucking hell, I got what we call good luck just then.
Thanks. My turn.
Here we go.
I'm a lot right now of confusion.
Right. Shatter.
Ugh.
My turn.
Go.
And we win.
That's that.
Victory, thank goodness. And no one died.
Great.
I did it.
All right.
No one gains any skills, I don't think. Oh, there we go, turbulence. I was wondering how that was going to happen. So, yeah, we leveled up a little bit. We could have had turbulence, but I don't think turbulence really does much in that fight because it's outside of being a big AOE attack, which just means
yeah, it will hit multiple enemies. Doesn't mean it's going to do more damage. Another dead end has occurred in the schoolhouse, and so our adventuring main cast shall leave. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I hate when I get all burpy. Especially while on stream, that just kind of just wrecks everything if it's hard. Ugh. Right, anywho, we end our investigation, which means we'll be in the evening segment of the 3-day. Cat, what looks on and walks somewhere. We get heal as a reward, which means anyone that we want to have that rare quartz equipped onto will get the ability to heal. That is useful. It's good to have it on someone. I will determine who I'll be having it on once there's a point to it. Anywho, before we think about what we're spending our bond point on, there's a secret side quest here with Lynn. She wants some flowers that she wants to be doing a painting of, and of course, being the nice guy that he is, an actual nice guy, not a neckbeard, is going to do so. And so heads off throughout the front of the school and starts heading off towards the flower shop. But the gasp! Linda comes back claiming that she actually wants a different flower, specifically called a grand rose. So when completely obliviousness of Ween occurs because Ween does not understand that this flower symbolises stuff. Anyway, we actually get an actual cutscene that is story orientated anyway, where Ween pets that cat that we saw right after they all left the schoolhouse. It scratches Ween. The get. Anyway, Ween gets a grand rose, and the shopkeeper is obviously going like, so who you wanting to fuck? Well, obviously not like that, but still, essentially. And I mean, for those who, hey, you know, there's probably some good qualities for some of these students. Students that would make people want to class them as their waifus. But I think I'll stay out of the discussion. At least when it comes to Cold Steel 1 and 2. And then pretty much all the branch campus students in 3 and 4. I will stay out of that conversation. I'd rather, I don't know, do something horrific? I don't know. This is more in terms of physical mutilation of myself than anything that could be misconstrued. Anyways, we do have a bond point that we could be utilising on uses in the library, 3 on the 2nd floor, damn it. And that's it. So 1 point for 2 potential people. Let's go to the library. We'll be having to go back to the dormitory anyway afterwards anyway, so... Stuff occurs in the library because, by God, it's useless Albuea. Let's just look on at
in awe at his magnificence, his elegance, his albawayness. Maybe that's why people like Rufus. Who knows? Anywho, heading back to the dormitory, as that will end the day. There's nothing else to do. We did the side thing, and it ends with like the side thing ended with like there's a twin, they're twins situation. It's like, man, it's so easy to do that then. Anyways, Emma is in the dormitory and notices that we've gotten scratched. So, how nice. Anyway, moving things on to everything, and we get Advent time again. This time it talks about Warehard, the place we're going to. And yes, if you are picking up that both chapters where Advent time is placed on, it is important. That there is aspects to it that is very much important when it comes to how it works out in terms of everything. Yeah, that will work as the lines. So, Sarah selects Ween, Gaius, Alyssa and Laura to take on the combat doll first. And we must cancel art. So, to do that, we need to keep some level of impediment being able to be done. Assuming the enemy actually does the impediment and does the art.
Let's go.
Yes. It didn't that time and we got punished for it. God damn it. I'm casting Shining. This means Insight.
All right.
My turn. Shatter. Now.
Go. My turn. Go.
An opening.
Right. Fire.
Too slow. Go. Go.
An opening.
It's my turn. Arcus, activate.
Right. Huh? Off guard.
Go. Take this.
The only dilemma with this battle is the fact that the AI for the enemy could just decide, no, we're not going to cast an art, and then you're just kind of just set here twiddling your thumbs if you're trying to get the AP.
Shatter. Now.
Hopefully it did cast an art,
You're open.
I've got you. I can do this.
which means Alyssa can use Flameberg, Ween can also use Sword and Leaf Cutter. Either of the two will work when it comes to impeding and stopping the art from happening.
My turn. Go.
An opening.
Oh, please.
Here we go.
My turn. Shatter.
Damn it!
Right.
God, they're gonna need the health.
You have my thanks.
Leave it to me. Huh. Take this.
And it's not going to cast the healing art, which means we'll move Cutter and win, I guess, unless I can't in
It's my
time.
turn.
Sorry.
It's my turn. Now.
Here.
Right. Huh?
My turn. We'll cut our own path.
And we're done. That's the Pellicle exam over with. Our IP goes up by 1 because we did what Sarah wanted us to do. Yay!
And of course the other 5 then have to fight. And they struggle, because of course they fucking do, because 2 of them aren't getting along still. And again with the field studies, this time we're going to Beware Hard, as I made mention to, with the characters we didn't have previously, Emma, Marcus, Eustace and V, while everyone else gets to fuck off to St. Arc for a couple of days. Of course, Marcus and Eustace actually do agree for once and don't want to be in the same group. Sarah's then like, okay, fine, beat me. Then I'll change my mind on stuff. And then she goes, oh wait, by the way, you can be involved in this fight because, nah.
My turn.
TLDR, even if you do set up a link with either the 2 and Reen, there's no real point in it. She'll just basically murder the group. And in the event of New Game Plus, if you have, she'll just, this is one of those fights where we'll just get to a point where it'll either just automatically end, or she'll just keep wailing on you until you die. And that includes spamming her S-break. It's just, it makes sense. Like, we're not hitting, and when we do, we're doing like 1 to 0 damage. That, like, this was a wash. This could have easily not been gameplay, and it would have served the same point. So of course the decision stands, because of course it does.
Your rank's gone up.
We've gone up to B4.
Here's a little something from the
So we get Tauti Invade.
Thank you for everything.
Saturn Invade, possibly even. And so we go to the end of the week on the Saturday, the 29th of May, 12:04. Off to Beware Hard we are. Or rather, once we're done with some cutscenes, we're going to be doing a little differently. Of course, we need to actually go and meet the rest of the group. The reminder that on the Wear Quartz and accessories means that those accessories will be available. Wear Quartz, it depends on the quartz that were on the others. That would depend on whether they be going on to these guys anyway. So these 2 obviously hate each other. V and Emma thankfully will be there so that we have some people that are like, hey guys, let's actually do the thing. And Reen will try and get them to, we'll have to try and figure out how to make them get along, damn it. So before we head off to Beware Hard, as you know now, for the second chapter, we have a grand total of 4 more people we have to spin for, and I'm thinking we'll do it in name order, not in cat order on screen. In name order. So we'll be starting with Eustace, who, as we know, he starts with Minstrel and a Golden Sphere in the space slot. If you actually chose to use him in the prologue, you would already know that the 1st and 5th slots are space automatically, and wind in the 3rd. I shall now head on over to this so that I can write that down. So space, wind, and space. We have no control over these, so we get to highlight this in grey. Woo! These locked slots really make it so certain builds will always be doable. Woo! So yes, now we have to spin. First things first, our Master Quartz. Now we have access to pretty much every element in the game. This shouldn't hit us too hard, I hope. It was fire! That damn fucking wheel deciding to be 2 yellows in a row. So yes, Eustace has fire. Well, okay, good news, Gaius isn't with us in this one, so we can choose to use Force if we want to, or we can use what Laura starts with by default. So something like, say a chapter where both of them are on the same field study, we're not going to be worrying too much. Now for the rest of the chords, starting off with the wind one. Okay, wind. And then slot 4 will be, please don't be wind or space, I beseech you. Water! Definitely water. So, users might have that hill where Quartz we got from the schoolhouse. Now, on to the next one. Space! Space! Oh shit. Our 7th slot gets to go to... Which quartz will it be? And it's looking to be Earth. It's nearly water. And our last slot for Usus shall be... Time. We can put Weep on him. Now then, Marcius. Marcius. As we know from the prologue chapter, because we chose to use him, Mirage in the first slot, Earth in the third slot, and Earth in the 7th slot. So anyway, Master Quartz. What would the Master Quartz be? Please be something that won't fuck everything up. Ooh, almost time. But wind. Okay, good to note. Is Marcius on the same as the endpoint? Oh yeah, they are. Well, okay. We might be buying ring, ladies and gentlemen, for later purposes. Oh wait, no, we have Minstrel as well now. No, never mind. And we get water on him as well. You know, water's always useful because HP, quartz, shield. Maybe a water quartz for offensive art because that can always be useful. We got a fire slot on Marcius, and attack's always useful, especially since he does have a shotgun. Now we get a Mirage slot. Okay. Next up is another water. And the last, but hopefully not least, we are getting, it's either first base because I can't see where the line is, fire! We got another fire. Okay, now we need to switch back to the game. For Fee has in slot 1 wind, slot 5 wind, and slot 7 time. So yes, slot 1 is wind. Slot 5 is wind. Slot 7 is time. So we get a nice big gap between the wind slots. Ain't that lovely? Of course, we need to weigh out our exclusivo slots. And now to do some spins. First things first, on our spinnings for Fee, we get, thankfully nowhere near wind, we get a water. Oh, that means water for Master Quartz. Okay, right, we're gonna have to get our hands on another water quartz. Hopefully before Heimdall. And then we get wind. No, please don't have me the worst case scenario, please. I'm begging you, RNG God. No! No! If I get wind for third fucking time, I'll be pissed. Thankfully, we're nowhere near the wind thing this time round, so we get fire. Phew. Worst case scenario, you just get nothing but the same element between all the things, which is annoying. It really is. And okay, we're getting space. By God, a space quartz. That's a rarity when it comes to some characters. Oh, God damn it. Time in the 8th slot. Why not? Why not? Anyways, as we look back over to the game, Emma has slot 3 Mirage, slot 5 Fire, slot 7 Mirage. So, thankfully, not immediate with the locked slots, but she does come with the curse of being a fully one-line ordnance person
after they decided to remove elemental value from being a requirement to get arts. Whereas in previous games, someone with a full singular line as just their one line, that's all, no need to think. It's like, yeah, okay, costs more, but you're able to get to the later game spells, arts, a lot easier. Whereas in Cold Steel, they removed that aspect, meaning a singular line just means you're not going to fully unlock that line until late in the game, unless you are doing a lot of grinding, because it's just not worth it otherwise. Anywho, Emma's Master Quartz, what shall it be? Please be something different. No, it's time. It's time. We don't get another time quartz for a while. Oh no. But we do get one, but we do have one right now. We do have the one that Fee starts with. So that's actually not the worst thing ever. Wind. Oh, wind. Please, can I not get wind? I need a break from the game giving me wind. Well, the real giving me. The game didn't give me anything. I'm choosing for the game. Space. Oh, I just got tabbed by accident. Space. And then next up is Mirage. Wish we got that for the Master Quartz. Mirage Quartz is just ain't being used, I guess. Time. And lastly, for the next long while, where we don't actually have to do any of this spinning, fire. So, this is how Class 7 looks like right now then. So yeah, let's hop back into the game. So with Emma, we're going to have to switch over to Raven. For the time being. Oh, that's the wrong button. For V, we're going to need water. So for now, let's just remove that so it's not there. So for now, we're going to give a scepter, since we only have 2. For Eustace, he's fire, so again, we have access to multiple different ones. Now we have to make the decision. Do we go with Force or do we go with Brave? And in my personal opinion, I feel like getting experience for Force is just better to do than Brave, because Eustace will utilise Arch. We also need to just remove anything that wouldn't be into dots. That's all blur, actually, is perfectly fine, because the time is the slot. So that was actually quite lucky on our end. Remember, however, that wind and space means the fat ass is gone. And of course with Marcus we have to remove the earth from him, and he got wind, so we now put Minstrel on. So that guy has Master Course, we'll put Brave back on him. We'll put Brave on him for now. And I believe the Yoshi has to leave from that loadout. Yes, it's too late. So we'll put the last one here. And use this. That is sorted out for now.
Shit. Okay, to Briarheart we go. We enter the station where the other group are just there, just twiddling their thumbs till we get there, where their train arrives, so they're gone. Bye-bye, have fun in St. Ark. And we now has to deal with this shit instead of Gaius, the lucky sword. So yes, now that we have 5 people in our pie, 1 person will have to be benched. And unfortunately for that person, they may or may not be a certain Hades Noble person. Reen tries to make it seem more like a competition to get them to be competitive about that instead of being competitive about what is better, lower or higher class. And as any government would tell you, being higher class is usually better because that means more money. But, well, for them, obviously, like, to be fair, they probably, for some reason, getting money out of poor people really does seem to be a stupid thing to do, in my opinion, because they don't have money. How can you get more money from them? Anyway, we don't actually have to talk to any of these guys anymore because the game will just let us go past. But we're going to play Blade just to get the link. Just to get the link experience. Also because I want to play Blade. Because I like me some card games.
Well then, go ahead and
Okay, this is very
go first then.
bolt heavy. I'll heal it. So he's forced to... Oh, that was his own bolt.
Now you've done it. You've done it.
I've got nothing but bolts. Mirror. I'll take the 7.
Now you've done it. Now you've done it.
And I win.
It's mostly luck anyway.
Marcus complains as the RNG gods, just like I was complaining earlier. Oh, I just talked. Well... Well, accidental talking aside...
Please go easy on me.
Oh, going easy on people, huh? That's a lot of 5s.
Shall we draw then? Oh, it looks as though the first
Ooh, these are high cards. Cards. Ooh.
Oh, we have the same
No! Game, what the
Oh, it looks as though the
fuck?
first move is yours.
Does it recognise whether or not there's a bolt? Wait, it had a bolt. She had a bolt anyway.
I'm gonna use a bolt card. Oh, we have the same
Why is she
score.
tying it up continuously? What the
Oh, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, we have the
Can we stop drawing the
Let's draw
fucking
again.
1 cards,
Looks
please?
as though the first
Ah.
move is yours.
God.
Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Oh, we have the same score.
Well, I'm fucked.
Allow me to play first then.
I have to mirror this time.
This could be trouble.
Damn it!
It looks as though I win this time.
What the fuck? Well, okay, that happened. Anyways,
We
useless.
have to.
Oh god, this is worse.
Draw a card. Go ahead, then.
Ah, mirror! Mirror, no, mirror, fuck your game. Ah.
We have the same score. Let's redraw. We have the same score. Let's redraw.
We have the same score, let's redraw.
Take this.
Oh. Mirror! Oh, sorry, I have more cards.
Now you've done it. Now you've done it. We have the same score. Let's redraw.
Ooh, relying on whatever comes
We have the same
last.
score. Let's redraw. I'll be going first. At least it wasn't a
Oh,
complete waste
okay.
of time.
This is at a 2. Okay, fair enough. I win!
And lastly, Fee.
Battle begin.
Nah, this is this is mid-hand.
Draw here, right? Guess we'd better draw again.
What is the draw
First, I
odds
guess.
today? Oh.
Crap. Take this. Guess we'd better draw again. You're first, I guess. Guess we'd better draw again. Guess we'd better draw again. Guess we'd better draw again.
Oh god, she got like all the 7s and 6s.
First,
I
guess. Looks like I win.
I lose automatically because even if I bolt, even if I could bolt, it wouldn't be enough. She had all of the 7s, all of them. What were the odds of that? Like, ugh. So anyway, the train takes us through Keldic into Boreahard because this game likes to have us all have Ringo to the same side of Erebonia the entire game. Anyhow, the train moseys on over to a stronghold of the noble faction within Erebonia. And of course the train guys will be like, it's useless! Quick! We must do what everyone... Oh, hang on, Rufus is here now! Rufus is here to take us to the hotel. And some people really like this guy. To be honest, I don't see why anyone would. Why would anyone want Rufus out of Where to be a character to enjoy? There's no way that there'd be any reason for it. Anywho, once we go through the hotel stuff, some people are addicted to bath salts. Someone wants a stone to have a wing, to be put on the wing, and someone, no, and we have to go and kill a fate spinner. So, yeah. So this was the first part of chapter 2 because I actually am either gonna do something else because I have other things I gotta get on with. So this will be the end of the stream. Hope anyone who's watching this enjoyed. See you with the rest of chapter 2 when it comes to it. Bye.